Welcome to the Turtle Club. Riddle me this, Batman.
What?
Welcome to episode 3 of your torture.
What the fuck?
Wait, can I? I'm going to say something a little like meta, I guess, for a second.
Do you want to redo it?
Wait, we usually like do a pause before we start recording to get like dead tone, and Eli always says, "Okay, I'll wait for a second," and he waited for an exceptionally long time this time. I was sitting here like, is he pulling a bit on us? And then it was because he was thinking about it, open it, and he opened it with riddle me this, Batman.
We let him cook and he burnt it.
I'm doing a Riddler thing, and I think it went really well. I think it's going to be a big hit.
I really
all
liked
of our
it a lot.
fan.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Who
Oh,
is that
Alan,
guy?
welcome back.
Knock, knock at the door, Batman. It's double face.
Double face? What? That's nonsense.
This is not his name.
I'm not double. You don't know my fucking name. It's double face. I'm back, bitch, with double the faces.
I got so many
two
Double the
now.
time to kick your little bat buns.
Double the time.
we got double face. We got the diddler. You know how it is. Welcome to episode 3 of the Turtle Club Season 2, everybody.
Great start.
We have Alan. We have our recurring guest back, Alan, here with
Alan,
us.
who is going to be our special guest host for several episodes this year. Makes it easy for us. We like Alan because we know he does his homework.
Yes.
We
Sadly.
are watching Kangaroo Jack 2003 as many
Wait,
times
that's what we're
as we
watching?
feel like we have to this year.
Oh, that's a good way of describing it.
Yeah.
Minimum 52. Minimum 52.
Minimum 52,
Yes.
at least once a week. I am Eli, and I have seen Kangaroo Jack 15 times so far this year.
Oh, please. Go.
I'm Michael. I've seen Kangaroo Jack also 15 times this year.
Oh, shit. My name's Dave, and I've seen Kangaroo Jack 17 times this year.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead, Alan. I guess I'm curious now.
I was trying to see if there was a Kangaroo Jack porn. Came up with a bunch of jack-off porn.
It's
man.
close, but...
Alan.
Off. It's right there.
I'm a
Alan's just
little
coming in
disappointed.
strong.
Oh yeah,
Great
dude,
guess, yeah.
I sure am.
How many times have you seen Kangaroo Jack, Alan?
My name is Alan, and I have seen Kangaroo Jack 9.5 times.
9.5.
A half? What's a half?
Yeah, I ran out of time one day.
Uh,
Well, because it'll come out when. Well, so I'll just say it now. I'm in the middle of jury duty. I cannot talk about the case. I will be back after when the case is over. But I will say this: I have watched Kangaroo Jack a number of times because of jury duty, and one day I only made it through a half a viewing.
I appreciate your honesty with us, because I honestly, I may have just rounded it up to 10.
yeah.
Yeah, that is... I do appreciate the honesty, too.
Well, I couldn't live with myself because here's my goal: is I didn't start watching it until February 1st, but my goal is to watch it more times than Michael.
In the year?
Yeah.
Why?
Just to make you upset.
Why would you?
Random
No.
wheels.
Wait, can we not? No. Wait, no, Alan.
face. Double face. I have double the time to watch it.
Alan, can we actually? No, don't do this to me.
No,
It sounds like
Michael
you're,
was enjoying a competition-free year so far.
So far.
Shooting a challenge, huh?
It's not really a challenge. It's just more of a threat. I would say that I'm going to watch it more times than you, and you have a month head start, and I'm already more than halfway up to you.
All right. Okay.
I do want to point out
and today
that
I just
Dave-
felt my stride.
Dave is in first place, and I do
Right,
not
yeah.
want to let
Yeah.
that go unnoticed.
Yeah.
By 2
Wait,
watches.
Dave, how many have you seen?
17.
17. Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was looking at all that jack off porn.
I might, I might look into that real quick. Just Kangaroo
I
Jack
definitely
porn.
never looked at that.
What is the link so I can avoid that?
Yeah,
Like,
give me
the
the
exact link in audio. form
send
so I
me
know
the
what not to type in.
hyperlink.
Yeah.
I just Googled Kangaroo Jack porn.
Okay, all right, I'm doing it.
Oh, here's Kangaroo Jack gay porn.
Okay, you're getting closer.
Wild cam orgy,
it's
double face
certainly
facial,
gay. There's no Kangaroo
true
Jack.
Jack and Jill.
Wait, Michael, did you just say double face?
Oh, shit.
It all comes back around.
Careful, Batman, or I'll jack you off.
He's gonna do it. I've seen him do it.
I'm gonna try Kangaroo Jack Rule 34.
But
Oh, God.
Oh, there is some. There is some.
yay!
There's a lot. It's of the kangaroo, like his penis and stuff. One of them is the kangaroo with boxing gloves and a fat ass. One of them is the kangaroo sucking a cock.
What?
Wait, and one is called Jackie Legs, and it's an album.
That's beautiful.
What the fuck?
That's
Wow.
that's a wonderful
What the
thing.
fuck?
If
Are you looking it up?
Look this up at home.
All right, I'll describe what I'm
Alright, I
looking
guess
at.
I'm looking this
Are you
up.
looking at the Rule 34?
Yeah, I'm looking at
Wow.
Kangaroo Jack fucking Mike Tyson in the
Yeah.
ass.
Why?
While Mike Tyson is coming on his own chest.
Why Mike Tyson?
And well, it's kind of Balrog from Street Fighter 2, but that's Mike Tyson. And Kangaroo Jack is saying, "Mama said knock you out." And he's saying,
Why? I don't
"My
understand.
fight money."
Guys, stop! You're spoiling yourself for Kangaroo Jack 2.
I'm spoiling myself. 'cause
One
I'm
of
gonna do
them,
laundry.
is Kangaroo Jack getting fucked in the ass, and it says, "If you want to be in my next movie, you're gonna have to go deeper than that, mate."
What's next movie? I don't like. Do
This
the
is-
porn artists
what?
think that there's gonna be another Kangaroo Jack?
If they can get enough fans behind this
Yeah.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
is how they've been drumming up
we are
the hype.
leading the charge.
Email
By the way-
in the show if you like Kangaroo
Yeah.
Jack porn, or if you
The
want
Turtle
Kangaroo
Club
Jack
69.
At
The
gmail.com.
Turtle Club 69. Listen, if you email the Turtle Club 69 at gmail.com, I will email you back Kangaroo Jack porn. It's a limited time offer.
Oh, time offer.
So Alan,
Yeah.
So,
had you seen this movie before this month?
no. And I, just like everyone else, thought it was about a talking kangaroo.
Yeah.
So you had heard of this then?
Of course, yeah. I worked at a store that sold DVDs for like 7 years, so I have
Yeah.
seen the cover of every movie.
Right.
And
Did that one stick in your head specifically, Kangaroo Jack?
Oh, we just had a bunch of them.
Yeah.
we that's like, so you were like, did you watch this movie before listening to us talk about it?
No, that's
unfortunately.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah,
That's,
I wish I had watched it first.
So you
I don't
went
know,
in
man.
knowing that this was not about a talking kangaroo.
Correct.
Yeah, I guess it would be better to just
But
be
also-
spoiled by the movie.
When I mentioned it to anybody, they were like, the kangaroo doesn't talk. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that.
He talks a bit.
Hey.
Yeah, he raps.
Yeah.
So, well, yeah, it's but I've never seen it before this month.
Interesting.
What'd you
And,
think?
I can't believe I'm gonna watch it. It's bad.
No way.
It's crazy bad, and
Worse
knowing
than
that
worse. Okay. Rank Cat in the Hat, Kangaroo Jack, and Master of Disguise.
Cat in the Hat's definitely the best out of the three, hands down.
Yeah.
It's like a really easy win, and I
Yeah.
can't, for something that caused me sincere mental trauma, I can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Master of this was like a better written mechanical movie.
Yeah.
But Master of Disguise at
It's
least had
got its
Mr.
charm.
Peru.
It's got its charm.
That was that was like the best. That scene was worth it every
Yeah.
time. It was like if someone zapped my balls with a taser, but then they're like, "You can have this mini Reese's cup," and I'd be like, "That's worth it."
Yeah.
No, that's I've been there.
Yeah, I mean, I'd take that.
But yeah, this is clearly a movie that was stripped way down.
Yeah. Way down, man.
Yeah, it was saved from what, like a PG-13 mobster film, and
R-rated.
It was a hard.
R-rated.
it was R-rated, and it went
Yeah.
down to fucking PG-13 because of the one swear word at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
I definitely see that this in 2003.
Yeah,
This as a vehicle for a hard R comedy would be bad because
Yeah.
there's nothing for these guys to interact with out there.
Yes.
Okay, but so that leads to an interesting conversation, and this was
Yeah.
going to be in my notes, but I wanted, since we're talking about it now, do you think this movie was better in its R-rated cut than it is
Probably.
now?
It's got. I think it has to be. I don't think there's a way it isn't.
I would
I
say it
don't
would
know.
probably be better, mostly because it would have an actual direction it was going to be a movie instead of
Yeah.
this just slapped
And there'd be
together
jokes
mess.
at least. Like
Yeah,
this movie
I-
has jokes.
Eh.
It just,
What about the bathroom scene?
Yeah.
The bathroom scene is a reshoot.
Yeah,
So I did a Twitter poll on our Twitter at Turtle Club Pod on Twitter, and I asked, my exact phrasing was, "Do you think the R-rated cut of Kangaroo Jack was better than the version we got?" 17 people voted. 82% say yes. 18%
No.
say nah.
Nah.
I
It's yes.
think I say no.
No.
What? What do you mean?
What? The R-rated cut would not have had the talking kangaroo rapping part.
you know what?
You're selling me.
You're right.
You're selling
So
me. Yeah.
here's my full thought of that is it would have done better at the time, but would have definitely been atrocious now.
But didn't
Is
it,
this
like,
not? Isn't
didn't
that better
it
than what
test
this
bad?
is?
But this
Well-
it would have been like wildly like unwatchable. Like if you think the one boob the boob grope and the R word and there's what else is there there's another like terrible moment in the movie.
I don't know. The whole movie's terrible.
Oh, I mean the makeout scene in the pool or in the
Yeah,
fucking.
that's that I'll go. I got that in my notes. That
Okay.
on Alan's boner corner.
Yeah.
starting strong?
But like okay, if it had come out in its R-rated form, I think it would have just been forgotten. Like I
Yes,
think it would have just been like a
another-
forgettable R-rated comedy that happened.
But
in the
that's
early
better
2000s.
than this. It's less interesting, but it's better than this.
Well,
Like,
I
there'd
guess
be a lot
like,
less to talk about. Like we
Yeah,
wouldn't
but it'd
have
be
it on the show.
better. No, but it would be a better movie.
See, now I actually have to kind of agree with Michael here because not only would it be better, it would also be morally better because instead of trying to sell this piece of shit to kids, they could just ignore it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like but also no one would remember this.
Who
Like
cares?
Who cares?
The-
It's
like,
a better movie.
if you
Yeah.
bring it up to people, everyone's like, "Oh, that fucking piece of shit! They tricked me," but they remember it.
That doesn't mean it's better. It means it's worse.
Remember
I-
Speed 2 Cruise Control?
Yeah.
I'm saying that I'm surprised that it was that many people saying it was better. 82%. That's high. That's a big margin.
Hey, can I give you a shout out on your Twitter tweet today? It was just an artist rendition of Kangaroo Jack. If it was
Yeah, that was
good,
very-
and it's
that was
just
very well
the
done.
Kangaroo Jack with a bottle of beer, and it says he's an alcoholic. That
Well, he's
might
drinking
be the
a
best.
Foster's.
That is
I want
My-
to make it clear that he is drinking a Foster's, which makes it accurate to Australian culture.
it is
it's
the funniest
Australian
thing I think
beer.
you've ever put on our Twitter account. So thank you for
Put the
that.
one of him and Mike Tyson on there.
Yeah.
I should add a drawing of Mike Tyson next to him also drinking a Foster's, and then
Yeah.
below the cropping, we can know that they are having sex and that Mike Tyson is coming on his own chest.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
So I'm just that's that's all we need. Notes.
Yeah, Dave, you want to start us off?
Yeah, please. So Jesus Christ.
I'm happy Dave's going first because Dave, you're my favorite part of this podcast.
Oh, fuck you, Alan. You just said that to piss me off, Alan.
No, I mean,
I
now
love
look,
Dave,
Alan's
man.
Alan's agreeing with the rest of the fans.
No.
You know, just
Here's
it's
the thing.
undisputable
Fans.
truth.
I'm known as a working's man's man, and
Dave's the opposite of a working's man. He does nothing.
appeals to the everyman, the blue
Yeah,
collar
okay.
demographic.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He
Thank
does
you.
nothing.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Contrarian.
Oh, I don't even know
Michael
what
just
that
comes
means.
off as a bit too elitist.
No, I don't even know what
Okay.
that means either.
Yeah.
That's why I like Dave. You talk.
Bourgeoisie are stomping on the working masses.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, no stomping.
Go ahead, Dave.
So,
Michael's the bourgeoisie, Kangaroo Jack, deep state scum.
We're the fucking red-coated, wig-wearing asshats trying to take away
Yeah,
our
fucking,
freedom.
you're the landlord of Kangaroo Jack podcasters.
Okay.
And I'm gonna watch more than you and overthrow thee.
Yeah!
Okay.
Revolution!
Alright.
Viva la
Okay.
podcasts
resistance!
rise up. Together we can
Okay.
shake our chains.
Listen, get into your fucking notes before I get out of here.
Get into the notes for the people, by the people. Go ahead, Dave.
So, having the most amount of watches on the podcast and being, you know, the most clicked into the lore here, I'd like to just start off by saying that I don't have a lot of notes this episode, you know.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah, the people's
got-
champion!
I've got some specific
hold
things
on.
I'm working towards.
Listen,
Okay.
Dave, can we get... I think this is a good time to tell him.
So, okay, yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get
Okay.
to that.
Okay.
Don't shoot your load early here.
Okay.
You are
So-
Mike Tyson on his own chest.
Yeah.
I got a couple
ahead,
of watches
Dave.
in over. I got a couple of watches in over the last 3 days. Like just so. This movie is awful. I really, really am trying to defend it in like small ways and be like, no, this is fine. This movie's straight up just bad. But there's like I'm trying to find small things. The scene where Charlie and Lewis are driving through the desert and it starts off with like Land Down Under, cuts to Charlie rapping, or doing the
Lewis
Charlie and Lewis
rapping.
rapping, and then Charlie doing the beat, and then it cuts back to Land Down Under.
Yeah, that
Charlie is
rocks.
still beatboxing underneath
Yeah.
Land Down Under.
Yeah.
I did not
Uh,
notice that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just
it's
wanted
good.
to point that crap part out, and then the other thing I wanted to bring up was the gimmick watch you had slapped together, Eli, and then sent our way.
We
I'm
can
good.
discuss that now if you'd like.
Yeah.
I really just have one. I have one note to touch on. There's
So, should I describe what it is?
Please, yeah, I please.
Okay, so I, in my infinite wisdom, have
Can
had
I say
an
what it
idea.
is before? Do you have a name for it?
I don't know. I
I-
called the file Kangaroo Jack, but better.
Oh, can I name it something before you describe it?
Yes.
Kangaroo Jack 69 and Kangaroo Jack.
Whoa. That's right.
That's a better
Ouroboros of
name. I like
Kangaroo
that.
Jack.
I had this idea for Master Disguise, and I never actually followed through with it because I really fell off on gimmick watches last year. But this year, I'm still determined to get them done. So I imposed Kangaroo Jack on top of itself. One of the files was going forward, regular plane, and the other was going in reverse, and also had the audio tracks for both. So we had reverse audio and forward audio at the same time, and they were about 50% superimposed on top of each other.
Like
Yeah.
a schizo nightmare watching it too. Holy crap!
Oh man, that's not what I was about to say.
You know what? Yeah, I know this is Dave's notes, but have we all seen it?
Yeah.
I only
Yeah.
watched 10 minutes of it. I came home and finished the Kangaroo Jack I was watching this afternoon, and then I only had like 10 minutes before this, so I watched 10 minutes of it.
It's like a soda you left in the fridge. I just went back for it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That is fair.
So Eli, I was like, Eli, you wouldn't watch Master of Disguise one night, and he was like, I mean,
Kangaroo
we didn't
Jack.
watch. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, that was
It's
sad.
gonna happen a lot.
Aw.
Yeah, Kangaroo Jack, and he was like, well, I have this gimmick watch, and so we watched it together, and it was really exciting for the first 45 minutes of it. Because the whole time Eli and I are like, okay, it has to perfectly overlap at one point in the middle.
There's one moment.
There's one moment of
And I wanna-
synchronicity.
I want to talk about that moment specifically.
Yeah, and so we were waiting this whole time, and I won't say what the moment is, I'll save it for Dave. But then we wait there and we're guessing where it's going to be, and then it happens, and it's great. And then we're like, okay, and then we're coming down from the high, and we realize it's the same movie again.
Like,
Because
the second half visually is the
same as
exact
first.
same thing as the first half visually.
So we were watching the same fucking thing again. And,
The only difference is the audio.
and the only difference is the audio, but it still sounds like nonsense. You can hardly pick up on anything. So it's pretty much just watching the same 45-minute like thing back to back, but the excitement's gone.
And
So,
it's overwhelming. The first 5 to 10 minutes or so, like I had to adjust like mentally, like psychologically.
It went from
it's
it went
too
from my
much on top
favorite
of
viewing.
itself.
It went from my favorite viewing to my least favorite viewing, like back to back. It was insane. I was loving
within
it
the
for
first
so
5
long.
minutes, I was honestly almost ready to quit because I'm like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I can do this. This is too much information at once. But then
Yeah.
I sort of just like,
Vibing.
Lean in.
I don't know. Instead of fighting the current, I decided to like do the lazy river route where I just kind of let it take me
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's and the sync ups are so weird. Like when Sal is going through his whole mouse blood speech, they've got the shootout at the end of the movie happening. Which
There's some interesting stuff in there that like there was like a few things where I was like pointing it out to Michael. I'm like, oh my god, like it all means something.
Yeah.
then
This
he
is
was
how the
just-
movie was
and
meant
he-
to be watched.
I genuinely think that the director. Do we know the director's name? I don't.
I don't even.
I don't know.
I
That's
kind
kind
of
of
don't want to
embarrassing.
know.
That's
Hold
kind of
on.
embarrassing at this point that we don't because
It's David McNally. I knew that.
Oh yeah, we did talk. Okay, yeah, we did say that. Yeah. But yeah, this is how this movie was meant to be watched.
Yeah.
So
There was symbolism everywhere.
and especially at the sync up moment. So right in the middle of the movie is when it all just kind of leans, like just connects and overlaps. Is right when they're walking through the desert, and I think that's perfect because this movie needs to get lost in the desert.
Well,
I think
the exact central moment is when Mr. Jimmy is picking up Michael Shannon from the airport.
Yeah.
God.
The exact sync up where it crosses paths is when it shows Mr. Jimmy standing there with the sign, and
Yeah.
then that's the exact moment where we have the perfect lineup of frames. And
Yeah.
honestly, I think it means something.
It
well,
was
yeah,
orgasmic.
he's two people.
Oh.
Mr. Jimmy has a
Wait.
split personality already. We
well,
know
no,
this.
he's fake.
So
What do
you
you
saying
mean?
He's an undercover cop.
Are you saying he's double?
Oh, I get what you mean.
He's living a double life.
No, he's
It's-
undercover. And it's like you watch it once knowing that he's already undercover, and then you watch it again without knowing he's undercover.
Wow.
So this movie is the story of Mr. Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what your version becomes. So I only watched. Can I say real quick because this is going to be a
Yeah.
pretty quick side note.
Yeah.
I only watched 10 minutes of it, but then while Michael was talking, I was like, I'll just watch and see where it lines up. And I watched it for 10 minutes, but I also kept playing on repeat "You Make My Dreams Come True" by Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Oh, I love that song.
I love that song.
Beautiful.
So that together with that Kangaroo Jack visual and audio as well, because they were both full volume in my headphones, was incredible.
Wow. Wow. I might do that.
It's
It,
pretty
like-
fun.
Inspirational.
Try to do
I-
a movie with just one song.
Just like on repeat, or like
Yeah,
slow
I
down
get
the
it.
song to the length of the movie.
I did the Cat in the Hat. It was what was it? Escape, the Pina Colada song, like 17
Oh.
times in a
Oh
row.
yeah.
That is my jam.
I
Honestly,
should do Kangaroo Jack with like stand on loop in the
no,
back.
it's gotta be from A Land Down Under.
Oh
Metallica.
God.
Listen to that.
We should all
on
do that
repeat.
together.
I'd do that.
Okay, in this situation, do you cut out the audio for the movie, or is it just the song,
I think you
Just-
cut out the audio for the movie.
Yeah, just the song.
and it's just like on loop, like I come from a land down under.
So we're just listening to Land Down Under for like an hour 20.
Yeah, it becomes incredible. Because every time this, so when I did the Pina Colada song, every time the song ended, there was this insane part of my brain that was like, "Oh my God, is it over? It's over." But the movie's like halfway through, so I know it's not. And then it's just all of a sudden, and it's like, "Oh no!"
Alan,
And that
it's
happens
beautiful
like
that you
over
mentioned
and
that
over
song.
and over again.
Eli loves that song.
I know
that's
you
my
told me
favorite
so.
song on planet Earth.
This was like something we bonded over very early in knowing each other.
Did we? I don't even remember. I'm glad you remember.
Well, maybe we didn't fucking bond over it then, I guess. I thought
Sorry.
I bonded
with you.
Yeah.
It meant something to me, damn it.
Wow.
Okay, so
man.
do we listen to the Colin Hay version that is featured in Kangaroo Jack, or do we listen to the Men at Work version?
The Men at Work version.
Men at Work version.
What if we did both?
Whoa.
Like,
Wow, Dave, you're
just
really
back and
shaking
forth?
my confidence in loving you, pal.
No. Listen, you do it once with the Men at Work one, and then once with the thing. With the other.
Michael,
the
now
Kangaroo Jack
you're
one.
shaking my love, but in the opposite way for you.
I don't know what that means.
this is a smart lad right here. He knows.
See, now the ultimate question is: you have multiple versions of the song. Do you play them at the same time or one after the other?
Oh.
Oh, at the same time? That's great.
Well,
Yeah, at
I
the
honestly,
same
we can
time.
get like 3 viewings out of this because we can do one whole viewing with just Colin Hay, one full viewing with Men at Work, and then another full viewing with both songs playing simultaneously.
So we have like 2 tests at control. This is great.
Hold on. I gotta look real quick at different lengths.
Yeah, how many covers of Land Down Under can I find on Spotify?
I think Ninja Sex Party has a cover.
Oh
Men
my
at
god, are you
Work.
serious?
Colin Hay Acoustic, the B Foundation,
There's
Leftover Crack.
There's versions of this song that
Wait, Leftover Crack has a Land Down Under version?
Yes.
What?
Yes, I'm gonna make a new playlist.
That's
Just
Eli, that's Choking Victim, their new band.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. But so yes, Down Under, we just cracked the code, and to make it even more ridiculous, we could do another viewing in the 69ing version of this movie, where we also play one version of the song backwards,
Yeah.
just
No, I
to
think
give
we
ourselves a
play-
stroke.
I think we play the movie with the audio backwards.
The oh my
Oh,
god,
my.
But okay, just to get back to the 69ing Kangaroo Jack thing, I just want to emphasize that this was a lot of information at once.
Yeah.
There were especially near the beginning, I was really questioning whether or not I could actually sit through the whole thing, and then I did it.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
No, I'm definitely gonna do it again as my main
Good job,
viewing
bud.
because it's so fun. And,
I don't know about fun, but so gimmick watches.
fun,
So Michael, this is interesting because you said that it went from your favorite viewing of the movie to your least favorite, but
Yeah.
at least it's something new.
No, I don't want new. I should just
That's
do
what
the. I
you
should
wa-
just. I need to just do the boring, horrible viewings. That's
No,
the true.
you are
I'm
so
the purist.
against gimmick
I'm a
watches.
purist.
Purist. Oh my god. You know who I hate? The fucking Amish.
That's
They,
fucking-
hey, Alan, we actually have a really big Amish viewership, so if you could just be...
yeah, my
nice to
friend Jebediah is always
him.
listening.
All right, well, hey, listen, Jebediah, why don't you come on over and I'll take your fucking picture. We'll see how you
Yeah.
doing. I'll plug you in, bitch. You want that? You fucking
Yeah.
Amish?
Yeah, you know what? Turtle Club coming out anti-Amish.
Yeah.
Anti-Amish.
Anti-Amish.
You fucking buggies. You think you're better than me?
What are our thoughts on Mennonites?
I can't say that into a microphone.
Listen,
like
do
men
not
of
even
ass.
get me started.
Oh my god, dude! I will break everything in this room and go to prison.
I will do some shit that you will regret, Michael.
Dave,
Look
do you
back
have
on
any?
this day as a dark cloud.
Dave, do you have any other notes? Or
So
can I
to
get
pivot
into
away
our
from
stuff?
the Amish 9/11 over here,
They could never get that high.
Yeah.
that's so. This is that's
about 9/11 like that.
so that's all I got.
Myself, you go right ahead.
I'd like to now lead into the portion where Michael and I pretend to be
Yes.
friends and discuss
No.
our
Listen,
conjoined theory.
I have something. I have a lot I need to say right now.
Okay, this
I'll
is a
give-
big one.
I'll give the backstory. This might be the biggest lore contribution yet.
Yes.
And it's so obvious. Okay, so
And but before they get started, I want you all to know that I have no idea what this is. And
No.
then just like a couple weeks ago, I get a text like, "Listen, Eli, me and Dave are on to something. Like, you have no idea." And I was like, "Okay." And then Michael's like, "I cannot emphasize enough." So I am very curious what
okay,
this is.
so Dave. One night it was just Dave and I in Discord, and I was like, "Hey, you wouldn't," and he was like, "All right," and I put it on. We were watching the movie, and it sucks, whatever. And then the second night, it was just him and I in Discord again, and I say, "You wouldn't," and he says, "Yes." So we watch it 2 nights back to back together, and then the second night we come up with this theory because I say to Dave,
We're both
what if
stoned
he-
as shit, like hard.
Yeah.
We're just going at it. He had an edible, and I'd been smoking all day. So
I
this is a
said-
great lead-in of a plan.
I said,
so cool,
Dave,
man.
Dave, what if that is Jackie Legs? The kangaroo.
From Canarsie?
Yeah, the kangaroo is Jackie Legs. It doesn't just look like him, it is him.
So then, like, you think, okay, Jackie Legs from Canarsie is actually Jackie Legs out in Australia?
Right.
How the fuck
Why?
is that possible?
Right.
He's an
and so-
FBI plant.
Yeah, he's working with Mr. Jimmy as an undercover agent to stop the family.
Dude, okay, look. You
And
break it down.
the reason he's in New Jersey at the start is because he's or Brooklyn at the start is because he's a kangaroo from the Brooklyn Zoo that was recruited into the FBI to infiltrate the family.
Yeah.
So-
Recruited from the zoo to take
Yeah.
down the Maggio family.
To dress up like a human.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he
wait,
just had
okay.
the sunglasses on.
No,
Yeah.
that's my first question as well. Is so Jackie Legs in Canarsie was never a human.
No, he
No,
was the
no, he
kangaroo
was
the whole
always
time.
the kangaroo
He was an
the whole
undercover
time.
agent kangaroo.
Yeah.
And no one ever actually says the human Jackie Legs.
No, they don't know. They think he's human. They think he's human.
Oh, okay.
But then, like, you think about
It's like
later-
Scooby Doo. It's like Scooby Doo, where
Yeah, 'cause
Scooby's
he-
on the plane and they don't realize that he's a dog.
What?
Look, I'm just saying.
Scooby-Doo's a dog.
Hold
Wait,
the fucking phone.
So
changes the
I
entire
It's
concept
like that.
of movies.
I kind of like the idea of everyone knowing that he's a kangaroo.
Regardless, they think it's Jackie,
Jackie
Legs.
Legs.
From,
Jackie
and
Legs
wait,
from
hold
Canarsie.
on. Wait, no. That's why they call him Jackie Legs. The legs like legs of a kangaroo.
That's why he's
Because they know he's a kangaroo. Oh my god.
And then, like, you're like, okay, this is weird or whatever. The henchman towards the end of the movie, when they catch up with Charlie and Lewis, finally is just like Jackie Legs from Canarsie. Like, he knows him. The rest of these people in the mob know him.
Canarsie is where the popular zoo is, and Jackie Legs is a trick kangaroo that
He's an FBI
does
plant.
like what does he do, like slingshot? Well, no, so Jackie Legs in the zoo does. I'm sorry I didn't mean to hop right on this. I hope you don't mind. Can I keep
No,
going?
continue, please.
Oh,
So-
you could hop right on.
Oh yeah, hey, amen, brother. So he is a kangaroo in a zoo in Canarsie that does like tricks, like a seal in SeaWorld or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it's like this big outdoor place and no one's really around, it's just all the cages and the animals. The mob goes to the zoo to have a lot of meetings because they think they can be alone, not realizing that the kangaroo in its pouch has a wire because it's an FBI agent.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. And then you could tie it back into
so obvious.
You could tie it back into like Sal and Charlie's mom just going to the zoo and being like, yeah, you know, I gotta drag the kid around today, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Then you just start seeing this monster at the zoo. It's like, oh, let's go check out the kangaroos. It's Jackie fucking Legs.
Yeah.
So this makes it so much funnier when Lewis is like, he looks like Jackie Legs, and Charlie doesn't see it at first.
Yeah.
Well, put on the sunglasses.
Oh my! That's why I can eat. That's why he likes candy.
Yeah, because
it, like kids would whip candy.
So
yeah.
Who is Jackie Legs' family at the end?
See, it's like a contractual agreement. After he goes to Australia and takes down the DiMaggio family, he's able to leave leave FBI and go into witness protection. Yeah,
I got it. He was after Sal to find the warehouse, and so because they found the warehouse, they're like, you're free to go back to Australia.
Right.
And he gets a step family in that.
No, they bring him. They're his family from the zoo. His family from the zoo. They ship him over. Yeah.
And he immediately gets hit by a car because he's not used to being in nature because he's from this fucking zoo.
Holy crap! It all syncs up,
dude. It's so holy cow.
That's why you can't. That's why you can't let animals from captivity into the wild.
Yeah. What? Wait, no. I want to come out and say
hold on. A lesson.
Wait.
I want to come out and say that the Turtle Club does not support that. That is not something.
The thing. You have to send it to like conservation lands and stuff because if you just let an animal out in the wild that's been in captivity his whole life, it won't know what to do.
They always get killed. That's the thing.
Yeah, you have to send it to like sanctuaries. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't just release it out of the wild. You have to give it to a sanctuary.
I don't think I'm
Jackie
wrong.
Legs FBI plant.
I know this is so Eli. You agree with me that it's so obvious.
Sure.
It's like the cherry pie man. It's like cherry pie man. It's there. It's there
alone.
And I wanted to say, Dave and I have had our bickering this year, but this theory really makes me feel like we're coming together.
This was a real touchdown moment for us. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great moment. We honestly moved on from enemies and have become friends, I would say.
I'm glad you kids are getting along.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's going to last.
When you started talking about that theory, at first I thought it was going like that maybe he was like the upside down version of Jackie Legs, like an Us. They're not upside down, being like the below world.
I know you mean.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
For Us. I'm totally down with this theory. Sure.
It is Jackie fucking Legs, dude.
My favorite thing about it is to see you guys playing well at the playground.
Yeah.
You're not fighting anymore.
You don't know how badly I wanted to. Eli, I've watched this movie with you after I knew this, and it was so hard not to just show you the truth, like guide you to the light.
He couldn't guide you to the light yet because you had to find it yourself.
Yeah, I was the light bringer.
The light bringer.
The light bringer of the podcast.
Speaking of dream guests for this show.
Linkara.
The light bringer himself.
Jackie Legs.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
No.
Yeah, Alan, you're all right, I guess.
Who are you?
I understand.
You're fine. We brought you back. We'll see.
But yeah, that's the huge lore jump for season 2, guys. Get hype.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm glad we all agree on that. My only other note, I watched it with Emily, my fiance, and we were drunk.
You don't have many notes?
No, that was my note. That whole thing was Dave and I's together. We've been working on that all season. That was so much. Right, you cannot get on me for that.
Yeah, I mean, it was FBI plant. Shout out to Nicole.
Shout out to Nicole. Fuck Nicole. Okay, She never emailed me her thought on the movie.
Maybe
And she told me she would. So fuck Nicole.
Nicole, you gotta watch the movie.
Nicole, if you've watched the movie, please email it to Michael. He's sad.
Yeah. Anyway, so I watched this movie with Emily. And we were a little drunk and stuff, and like she was like, I saw it as a kid, but I don't really remember. And so we're just watching, and then like we're getting to like close, like maybe like 35 minutes in, and Emily goes, "When does he talk?" And I go, "Who?" And I go, "Who?" And she said, "The kangaroo." And I said, "Oh, he doesn't." And she went, "Ha ha." And I went, "The kangaroo doesn't talk. I mean, like, he kind of does, but the kangaroo doesn't really talk." And she goes, "Is it just them about tracking down a kangaroo? That's boring." And then she said, "Why didn't you Cat in the Hat? That's better." Then she said, whose idea was this? Was it Dave?
Wow. Wait a minute.
And I had to go, no, it was mine.
Wow. Michael, I gotta say, that's a very brave and noble thing to have done.
Yeah. I could have pinned it on Dave and I didn't.
That was very... That's hilarious.
Thank you,
that
Michael.
she assumed Dave.
Yeah, what the hell? Why blame me? I'm
Her
the angel of the podcast.
Her and Dave get along very well, too. I was kind of surprised.
I kind of wish you had done Cat in the Hat, and I could be a recurring guest for that.
Oh my god,
No way. You've
Why?
already
You've never
suffered
seen it.
enough. For the audience's benefit, if you don't know, Alan watched the Cat in the Hat live-action movie every day for a year.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It gave me... I really think that was like a big cause of a mental breakdown.
Probably.
I wonder why.
I can't explain how bad I felt for like 2 years after that. Maybe a year and a half.
And we saved you.
Honestly, yes.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This was like the original Turtle Club podcast was the big made me feel good. Made
Yeah,
me
you're
want to do
welcome.
weird shit.
Yeah.
But
thank you.
That's shut up. That was
Fuck you. You're so lucky I didn't say what I was about to say. You fuck.
those were my notes.
Oh, good. You
just-
interrupted me to say you're done?
Yeah, so
You fuck. This is why I'm going to watch it more times.
This is why he's double face.
This is why.
all right, double face, get into your notes.
I actually don't have many notes.
You had so much time to prepare.
Oh yeah.
You've known that you were going to be a guest this month since like November.
Oh, yeah, and we've been talking constantly.
Yeah.
I honestly got through half the month, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I haven't taken a single note." So then I started taking some more. So let's see. I already talked about some of it.
And some of it you can't talk about, so.
Some of it I can't talk about, but I am excited to.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
There's one thing in particular that, like, it's just killing me to not talk about. But I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to go to jail or anything.
Yeah, we'll turn you in too.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
All right. So one thing, I hate Jerry O'Connell so much.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a fan
He's
of
one
Jerry
of my
O'Connell.
least favorite people.
Yeah, he is insufferable.
Just because of this or like other things?
No, anything.
No,
Like,
here's the thing though. I like him in Scream 2 because he's
I was
supposed to be a
about to
douche in Scream 2.
No, I hate watching him. And I'm sorry. Maybe he's a nice guy. I like that he can do stunts, but like looking at his face and hearing him talk is like not a pleasant experience.
What about like young Jerry O'Connell? Like, isn't he really young in Stand By Me?
I don't know. I don't care. He's not. I hate him.
Was he at Stand By Me?
Yeah, he's Vern in
Jerry
Stand By Me.
O'Connell, I don't hate
wow.
you. I just don't enjoy your acting, and I nothing personal.
I really like him in like more of the schlocky stuff like Piranha 3D. Because again, in that he's supposed to be a douchey asshole.
Yeah.
So he's just good at being a douchey asshole, and then any role he doesn't play,
He
being
is,
a douchey
but
asshole,
like
is
he
just a
feels
douchey asshole.
extremely miscast in Kangaroo
Yes.
Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't.
Because we're not supposed to
work
hate
well.
him.
No, he doesn't work well as the sort of like everyman, likable straight man. Like
No, because
No.
he's fucking obnoxious sounding and looking. No offense, Jerry O'Connell.
like
No, you
when
can
he-
lead into that.
Nothing
All
personal.
offense.
Like no, when
No,
he's
'cause
trying
I
to
don't
be
wanna
like
put-
funny, it
I
just
don't wanna
doesn't
be
work.
mean.
Be
Like,
mean.
no-
Call out Jerry O'Connell. Fuck Jerry
Yeah,
O'Connell.
Jerry O'Connell, I am not afraid to say this. You can shove this as far up your ass as humanly
Yeah.
possible. I hate
Jerry O'Connell, even if you wanted to be on the podcast, we wouldn't let you.
I would let you. I would say it's me, and then I have two inputs.
Jerry O'Connell, you could kiss me right now and I wouldn't.
Yeah, it would have no effect.
It would have no effect.
The
Wow.
when he
Oh, he's
tries
a
to be-
fucking British. He's a fucking British dude.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He has citizenship in England and the
Weird.
United States.
He
but he was
did- they
born
did
in
a,
Manhattan.
There was a
I
Kangaroo
know,
Jack
I like him
cast
less.
reunion on Jimmy Kimmel a couple years ago.
Yeah,
What?
and he wasn't there.
No, he was. It was Anthony Anderson and Jerry O'Connell, and they had a duel
Oh,
for Jackie
yeah,
Lynch.
yeah.
And he didn't have an accent on there, I didn't think.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. That's interesting. He was born in Manhattan, but
Even he's
Interesting
too
fellow.
fucking stupid for a British accent. No offense, Jerry O'Connell. Nothing personal.
I just like when he's trying to be funny, like on the plane scene when he's like, "I'm pretty hungry. How long do we have?" or whatever the fuck he says. Like it's like he has this like sort of funny voice,
yeah.
and like or like when she's like, "Okay, we have to mask our scent," and he goes, how are we gonna do that?" And it's just like it doesn't work. Like
No.
it's very weird. He has almost this like bad sitcom acting.
Yeah.
Yes, and face.
He would like
Fucking
do really well on
obnoxious
like
face.
2.5
No
Men.
offense, Jerry O'Connell.
No
Yes,
offense,
it
Jerry O'Connell,
that's
but you
not
have
a
the
good
worst
thing.
face I've ever heard in my fucking life.
And, well, I've seen his face. I haven't heard it.
Yeah, I feel like it just blends in.
I got a
I-
chuckle.
I like again. He would do really well in stuff like 2.5 Men, where he can play like a douchey womanizer.
Like a reoccurring guest slot.
Yeah, like Charlie Sheen's
guest
brother or
slut?
some shit.
Yeah, or like his friend, or like his rolling crew.
Yeah, like that kind of role would fit really well for him. In the leading straight man in a kids movie, it doesn't work.
No.
No, it's terrible. Or in a leading
You know-
hard R comedy.
You know who he kind of reminds me of? Like his energy reminds me of kind of like Joel McHale a little bit.
But Joel McHale's way better.
Well, I love Joel McHale. I love Joel
dollar
McHale.
store
Yeah,
Joel McHale.
yeah,
No offense.
like that type of
Dollar
energy
store
though.
Joel
Like
McHale.
purposely kind of a douche.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of the joke. So just no offense, Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah, no offense, Jerry O'Onnell, but I think you're the worst person
maybe
ever
he's a
to
nice
exist.
guy. I don't know. I don't want to
Maybe he's a nice guy.
Listen, dude, you put your stupid face and that fucking voice out there, and you made me watch it over and over and over again all month, and I just don't like you, or your acting, or your face, or your voice.
It's not like
No
I want to
offense.
physically, like... It's not like he's got, like, a punchable face. It's just he's got a douchey face.
I wouldn't agree to the first part of that. Second part, hard yes. Like if I saw him in the street, I wouldn't be like, "Oh, fuck you, Jerry O'Connell." I'd be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, you're Jerry O'Connell," and he'd go, "Yeah." And I go, "Okay."
Remember that shitty movie you were in? Yeah, you
That
saw
was a great. I was transported. I was there, Alex. That you just painted a beautiful picture of that scene.
Thank you. I'm a beautiful actor.
Yeah,
I'm a true storyteller and
Glad
world
we brought on a
builder.
method actor.
Yeah.
yeah. You're welcome, Jerry.
And you're also double face.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Oh
other
my god,
side.
is that double face?
Oh my god, no! Double face!
Yeah, yeah.
careful, Batman. It's time for my Kangaroo Jack off porn.
World famous double
peg
face.
you, Batman, until you come on your chest like Mike Tyson.
Honestly?
Do you have anything else, Alan?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of other notes.
Oh, okay.
You
Well,
said
no,
you had none.
You said you had nothing.
Oh yeah, well that was a joke.
Keep going, then. Keep going.
So, all right. So this movie is completely just shit, but at least it's constantly moving, unlike Master of Disguise.
Oh, no, I
So
completely
at least
disagree with
appreciate
you.
that.
No, I disagree.
Very much disagree with that point.
You
I
don't
think this
scene-
movie feels way longer than Master of Disguise.
No, every
Yeah.
scene keeps the plot moving, though.
But it feels so slowerly.
I
It feels so
disagree.
slow.
Master of Disguise was...
Master of Disguise has like 35 minutes that are horribly paced, and then the rest of it is just non-stop sprint to the finish.
Well, there's
I
also
don't
That's
think
better
it's
than
sprint
this.
to the finish.
Master of Disguise has like
Yes,
a
it is.
turnaround point with the Turtle Club. So
Yeah.
like you can look forward to the second half of the movie being like
Right.
semi,
And you get that fucking...
even if it's bad.
Oh, man, then you get that fucking Mr. Peru, Quint, and...
I did love Mr. Peru more than
And Terry
anything else.
Suave were back to
Did
back to
seem-
fucking
Hey!
back.
Do not forget Constable Mueller.
And Constable fucking Mueller, dude. Four
Every time
of the
I
best
watch-
disguises in a row.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
No,
I did like Master of Disguise better.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
But
I haven't watched Master Disguise since we started watching Kangaroo Jack, and I'm kind of like waiting on it because I know it's gonna happen eventually.
yeah,
But like, I
It's
feel like the
so
longer I wait,
good.
the better Master Disguise is gonna be by
Dude, it's like
comparison.
it's like edging yourself.
Get it for yourself for Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
see, I've seen it since. Like I was able to watch it with our friends Christy and Jerry. But like even then, I kind of called it in advance, where it's like, okay, we're gonna joke about it, and we'll probably see it like once or twice. But then, like 8,
It's
9
so good.
months down the road, we'll have this like second coming around, and it's gonna be like Stockholm syndrome, where we think it's amazing.
It
Now,
is good. It is.
Okay.
We're
Is
there,
that going
baby.
to happen with Kangaroo Jack?
No.
No.
way.
The
This movie
fuck?
sucks.
This one's aggressive,
No,
man, but we had like
no.
some defense for Master of Disguise.
No. Okay. I like hear me out.
No.
If we
No.
listen to ourselves from a year ago on Master Disguise, we hated it then.
But I was happy.
But
Like,
not
we-
as bad as we hate this
hated
movie.
that movie. No, we hate the Kangaroo Jack more. But I'm saying we've turned around on Master Disguise. Well, who's to say that we aren't going to turn around on this movie?
I
Like the
don't know,
Stockholm
man.
Syndrome thing is real.
I
don't
think we're
know.
gonna turn around, but the bad is still gonna heavily outweigh the good.
I don't think
Master of
this
Disguise is just a good movie, dude.
That's That's
Wow.
It isn't. That's the thing. That's what's going to
That's a hot
happen.
take.
It's just a good
Master
fucking
of
movie.
Disguise had some silly moments, and it had Mr. Peru, which was like a mountaintop in the middle of the plains.
I'm
And it had
just
the
thinking.
farts.
I'm just thinking about scenes in Master of Disguise and laughing right now.
Just giggling, giggling to himself.
See,
at
that's
his
the
feet.
problem. If you had if you
Remember when he has the fat suit on and he flies across the street
Yes!
screaming and he
Obviously
hits
I
the
remember.
grandpa?
I watched it 100 times. Anything that you say that starts with do you remember in Master Disguise? The answer is yes.
Oh,
we
it's
all
so
remember.
good. It's so good.
But I'm
know what?
saying
Good.
If you started watching that again, you would find it fun for 15 minutes and then find it terrible.
I've already watched it
Who's
again.
bad?
I've already watched it again this year.
I'm like, if you from a year ago could hear this, you would not believe it.
No.
Like Michael, go back and listen to like episode 2 or 3.
I don't want
podcast.
to. Let me live my life.
So I'm saying, like a year from now, when we're doing whatever the fuck 2004 bullshit, like there's a chance that we'll be looking back on Kangaroo Jack fondly.
I still say the bad's gonna outweigh the good too
Yeah,
much.
there's no way.
Yeah,
I agree with Dave, as always.
yeah. Thank you.
The people's champion.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Alan agrees with the best person on this podcast. Clearly,
This is
Thank you.
the first episode in a while where we haven't had any sort of fan email to read.
No, yeah, our fans fucking
Yeah.
suck.
come
Yeah.
on, Nicole.
I have more notes.
Yeah, Alan, continue.
Thank you. Before we move on, I just wanted to I wanted to get some more of these things out here. I did a gimmick watch. I didn't have time. I didn't end up having time to line up to do another one. But I did watch it, and I sent you guys a couple of videos of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, which
You did, yes.
was a great watch. Cat in the Hat lined up almost perfectly with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road most of the way through.
Okay.
This one started off very well. Do you guys know that album by Elton John?
No, I don't like Elton John.
I like Elton
Dude,
John, yes.
It's so hard to like you.
Okay.
I like Elton
As
John.
the worst person on this podcast.
Thank you, Dave.
It's a little aggressive to me, but that's fine. We'll keep it going.
Okay, thank you. Can I continue?
Sure.
Thank you. So this song "Goodbye Yellow Brick Road" starts right as the camera pans down to the dead kangaroo,
Oh.
and that was a really emotional moment. And then the big problem with this movie is obviously that nothing happens. They're just driving around talking or walking and talking and whatever. So I just turned the subtitles off, and the slow shots of nothing really happening mixed with Elton John music was pretty nice.
I guess I would. Yeah, they did film it in Australia, so I guess.
Yeah, it's nice. That's like the only thing I did enjoy about this movie and always enjoy about this movie is looking at
Australia. Yeah.
But then the album ends with this song "Harmony," which is like very slow and like very like beautiful, which also timed out perfectly with the ending of Cat in the Hat, like you wouldn't believe. And Harmony ends right as they're about to get shot. And
Ooh.
then I was listening to the deluxe edition, and this like dance remix of Benny and the Jet started right as the helicopter came up over the cliff, and I was like, this was worth the entire thing. To have like the whole, because like Harmony's meant to be like a crescendo, like the whole album is finally like come to a big conclusion, so it really feels like they're about to die. Then just like
That's why I always hate like deluxe versions. Like you'll get the end of the album, then you'll get some fucking live shit or like a remix. It's always
Yeah, and it really offsets the whole.
I don't know if you wrote it down, but where did Jamaica Jack Off or Jerk Off and like end up in the movie? Did you write that down?
I do not have that.
I'm so curious. It's got Jerk Off in the title. I would have noted that. How dare you?
Yeah, what the hell? Do your homework.
Yeah, what the fuck, Alan? No, I really like that album as well. That's a good album.
It's a good album. So I wrote down a list of other gimmick watches that I want to do that I can also suggest to y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, bring it on.
Is an album that worked very well with the Cat in the Hat, which I hate to admit because I hate this album. Blood Sugar Sex Magic by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I hate the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I do too, but this worked with the Cat in the Hat as well, where it started off great and the middle was pretty much nothing, but then the end was like incredible.
I think the Red Hot Chili Peppers are one of the most overrated bands of all fucking time.
It's
I
like
think they're a little overrated,
it's
but they're still not bad.
This is the worst moment of the podcast where it's like I want to be on his side.
But hey,
But
Well, it's just so hard because his other opinions.
No,
are
I
so
get
bad.
it. Trust me. Like we know.
okay,
I know you
all
guys
right.
know. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks, Eli.
Okay.
Why, okay, if you don't like Red Hot Chili Peppers, why did you do it?
What?
What?
Because it worked. I don't know. What do you mean?
How did you know it would work before?
He knew. He just knew. You just see these things.
I was watching The Cat in the Hat with albums that were the same length.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
now,
so The Cat in the Hat worked out because it was about the length of
Like a
a
longer
CD.
album. Yeah.
So a lot of albums in the 90s, they started making them to fill a CD to capacity. And so stuff that's where that came in.
Alan, do you did it happen for you that when you were listening to like an album like on its own and you would think like, you know what, this would sync up to The Cat in the Hat pretty good?
Yeah, I think about that stuff a lot.
Still? Wait,
A
still?
Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm trying to think of Kangaroo Jack stuff, though.
I gotcha.
So then I looked up some movies that are about the same length that I kind of think will line up or be close enough. One is a movie Walkabout. Do you know the movie Walkabout?
I don't know.
No.
It's let me see. Let me pull up the description of it. It's this crazy movie that was shot in Australia from 1971.
Oh, I do know this. I just looked it up. I didn't know this is
Under
what it
the
was called.
pretense of having a picnic, a geologist takes his teenage daughter and 6-year-old son into the Australian outback and attempts to shoot them. When
Yeah.
he fails, he turns the gun on himself, and the two city-bred children must contend with the harsh wilderness alone. They are saved by a chance encounter with an Aborigine boy who shows them how to survive, and in the process underscores the disharmony between nature and modern life. It's a great movie.
So what you're talking about this movie? What is the plan in relation to Kangaroo Jack?
It's the same length.
It's the same length, so I could watch Kangaroo Jack to the audio of Walkabout. Of two children lost in the Australian outback.
So
Wow.
yeah, so it's like it's like a fun coming of age experience of two children.
So I've never seen
wild.
Dude,
Walkabout.
it's not
I've never
fun.
seen Walkabout.
It's
Is
so
that,
sad.
would that be a good way to watch it for the first time?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't seen
movie.
Walkabout either, but I am saying yes with a lot of confidence.
With a lot of confidence.
Another movie. So these I want to do the audio of this movie with the visual of Kangaroo Jack. I almost just said Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old
Forbidden
habits die
Planet.
hard.
What'd you say?
Old habits die hard.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stop. Stop.
Forbidden Planet's the same length.
Oh, I like Forbidden
Hmm.
Planet.
Fargo.
Oh, I love Fargo.
Yeah.
I think this would be a fun one. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
That would
And
be
then-
kind of cool.
One I'm really excited about because Kangaroo Jack, can we all agree, is like the bottom of the barrel of cinema.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Eh.
it's a minute longer than I think the pinnacle of movies by my favorite director. Do you guys want to take a guess as to what it is?
Is it
2001
Cat in the
is-
Hat?
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Nope.
Up a river.
Shawshank
Manhattan.
Redemption. Oh, what?
What was it?
Manhattan by Woody Allen.
Oh, I mean, I like that movie.
It's the best, and Woody Allen's the best director.
Wait, hold on. I just want to say, it's double faced. It was double faced the whole time.
Double faced.
No.
Nothing wrong.
Oh no, Double Face is problematic.
The double face is gonna get us canceled.
I've seen everyone.
Double faced be like, Wild Hogs was the best movie ever made.
I love Wild Hogs. This is Alan Richardson speaking.
Completely
Let's get
different
real.
guy from Double Face.
Yeah.
Completely other cancelable track.
I gotta tell you two things. My name's Alan Richardson. I love Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
I respect it.
But yeah, so Manhattan was another one. That would be a funny movie to listen to the audio and watch this. And then I had some thoughts about ways this movie could have been good, because I don't think a hard R comedy would be good, because there's just nothing going on. You have to deal with like the desolate nature of Australia, how dark it is that they're on their way to pay for their own execution. So if this was done like in Bruges, or
Yeah.
what's the new one the guy just made?
Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah.
If it was done like that kind of movie, that would make this really cool.
Wait, so you want Kangaroo Jack to be made in the same style as Banshees of Inisherin?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm getting here?
And then it would be an Oscar contender.
Yeah. Isn't that what this should be?
Yeah, I'm with
Martin
it. No, I'm with
McDonagh,
it.
Two men
like
who
that kind
pissed
of
off
shit?
the mom. Oh, also, you guys on the first episode said that you don't understand why they have to send them to Australia to kill them. Do you still not get that?
No.
Because Sal can't just shoot his own son.
What? We've said that, but I think that's dumb.
We also
You did
brought
say
it
that.
down because
I don't remember you saying that. I'm sorry.
It was,
I
I
just-
brought it up, and Michael said that it was a stupid idea.
It's stupid. It doesn't make any
But
sense.
like, no, I think that's what the movie's logic is, though. I think the movie's logic is he can't just like get his hands dirty. Like that's the son of
Why?
his wife.
yeah,
I
but
think
he
it
gave
makes
Charlie
yes,
Carbone's dad.
exactly. Well, and like if he showed up, if he turned
that's,
up,
you're not fucking. That's not the issue. The issue. I understand he doesn't want to kill him in like Brooklyn, but why does he pay for him to fly to fucking Australia? Why not just like bring him like to the next town over and kill him?
No, yeah, I'm not saying that. That's
like
not
it makes no sense that he would send him to Australia.
Sense. He doesn't want to piss off his wife by killing her son. He has
but
to
why
go
Australia?
On a vacation because it's so fucking far away.
Well, it doesn't need to be. It's just unnecessary.
This movie could have been about like pandas, and it could have been in China. Like it just like why Australia?
No, because Australia is the fucking prison island of the world.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
Okay, he's got it there.
It's like
the mob. Listen, the mob is known for sending people to Australia.
Because that's what this movie should be: is the dangers and desolation of Australia. Because they sent these guys to hell to die.
Yeah. Yep.
That would be a fucking sick movie. So we're like, or if
that's
Coen
what this
brothers,
movie is.
No, but this movie is not that. This movie is fucking bullshit.
I agree. But it is about them being sent to the dangers of Australia. That's real.
Right. But it's not really taken advantage of.
I mean,
say
what
you
want.
What else? Like, you do what you want.
Well, there's dingoes.
I want scorpions. I want spiders. I want one of them to get their leg bitten badly by an animal, and the other one has to beat the animal to death with a log.
Oh my god!
It just sounds like you want more animal violence.
Amen. And because that like is gonna really fuck that guy up, and he's gonna really have to think about what he's just done, and they have to start and they have to kill to not be killed. I also don't think they ever know what's in the in my version of this better movie. They never know what's in the package till the end, where they find out it's money for their own hit.
Yeah. The problem is, like, with this movie, they have to throw in the whole comedy aspect. So you're dealing with, like, Charlie and Lewis. Like, say Lewis gets fucking bit in the leg by, like, a snake or something. And he's like, Charlie, you gotta suck me off. You gotta get the poison out.
Ew, stop. I don't like that.
No. Dave's got a good... We're back to porn. But I like it. At least this has something to do with the plot of the movie and the characters.
Listen,
Mike Tyson isn't even a fucking character.
If you're not into porn, stop listening. We're big porn guys on this pod.
Yeah, now...
on the pod.
If the Coen brothers made this movie, it would be cool.
The Coen, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, yeah.
Yeah. If Stanley Kubrick made Kangaroo Jack, it would have been good.
He would make it bad.
Like, what do you...
It would be 2001 in Australia.
Like, man, if this movie was good, it'd be really good.
Yeah, if you take away the bad things and add good things, I think it has a shot at
so,
being
Alan,
pretty
your
decent.
version of this movie is just a lot... Like, it's not a comedy, and it just
you
involves a lot more
motherfuckers
survival.
asked for my notes.
These
are my notes.
Whoa.
I am asking a question now.
Clarifying question is being asked. We're not coming at you, buddy. We're not coming at
listen,
you.
I know how courts work. I can't talk about it, but I understand.
Yeah.
Your improved version of this movie.
Objection.
Yeah.
Overruled.
Trial. Rabble.
What is this, a kangaroo court?
Yeah. Oh, he did it. He fucking did it. Dave, what the fuck? Holy, you know what? Everyone clap.
This is why I'm the favorite, guys.
Everyone clap for Dave.
I'm not clapping for Dave.
Everyone's clapping again. Everyone's clapping.
Eli, are you going to add in fake claps?
I did that last month.
Those are
you
fake.
leaving the snippet where you asked.
I found some clap audio for... Because Michael refused to give me credit for not sharding.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But... I wanted to show the world that I did have support, but just not from Michael. I had support from an imaginary audience in my head, and now Dave will too.
Yep.
Thank you.
I will never get those claps. Alan, do you have any other notes? What else you got?
I got nothing.
Okay, all right. Eli, I feel like you've done a lot of your stuff already, but let's see where you go.
Very
I've done a lot of
Thank
my biggest
you, Dave.
stuff. Yes, thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
I've
Alan.
already done.
I didn't
most
get
of my
thanked.
big stuff already.
No, and you didn't thank me either, bitch.
Hi, Michael.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
So, how many
Alright.
how many times have you watched this?
I don't want to talk to you right now.
that's
Me
yeah.
and Michael have both watched
don't
it
want
15 times.
I don't
Yeah,
want
pass me and then we'll talk.
I don't want to talk to him right now.
Wait till I pass you, and I'm not even doing the podcast.
I'm getting really fucking mad at him right now.
Comes on, doesn't even contribute to the podcast, Michael.
Emphasis on
okay.
cum.
Shit.
All right, listen. I'm gonna mute my mic for a minute. Eli, please continue with your notes.
I'm tired of hearing you breathing out your mouth.
Like, I'll be like, I just need some timeout time.
So double face.
The double face? Oh no!
So yeah, most of my big parts of my notes have already been talked about with the Twitter poll and the 69 Kangaroo Jack and whatnot, but I still do have some things here. I still have things to say. First of all, we already sort of like talked about how none of us really knew the director's name off the top of our heads. Yeah. I'm having a hard time remembering character names.
Me too.
Yep.
Like,
Me
I feel
too.
like at this point, I basically knew everyone's name in Master of Disguise.
We were making up characters' names in Master of Disguise by this point.
Like Jessie, the lady with the animal conservation shit. I forget her name the majority of the time.
Oh yeah.
I straight up forgot her name. I get the main characters, but not Jessica.
Yeah.
Chaza.
Scheisse.
Chaza.
He says Charlie later, and that's a real bummer.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be Charlie, sir.
Blue
That's what I said, Chaza.
might be one of my favorite characters.
Oh, Blue saves the movie.
Blue rocks.
Blue is great. Every scene that Blue is in is wonderful. I really, of course, love the warehouse guy, like Charlie.
Charlie?
That guy, I wish the movie was about him. He was beautiful. But, like, I forget people's names in this all the time. Did you guys know that Charlie's mom had a name?
No.
She has a name in the credits. She's credited
What's her
as
name?
Anna Carbone.
Oh. That's interesting. So she's got to be cut content then,
So
right?
she didn't even take
Yeah.
Sal's name?
No, and she's credited above Michael Shannon.
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, is she at the beach? That's probably why.
That's
Hey.
but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
she's at the
she
beach.
definitely was part of the cut R-rated content, and then like because of her contract, she still had to be like credited like appropriately or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, but like I didn't know this. I was like the other day I couldn't think of Jesse's name to save my fucking life while I was talking to my wife about this. So I looked it up and then I noticed that Anna Carbone was credited. And I'm like, who
That's
the
so
fuck is
weird.
Anna Carbone? And then I'm like, oh wait, Charlie's mom.
Hey, I just found a fun thing. Blue and Kangaroo Jack is the dentist in Finding Nemo.
Oh, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Huh.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah.
I also want to give a shout out to Mr. Smith.
Yeah. Big Mr. Smith guy. Big Mr. Smith guy.
Okay, so
Wait,
this
isn't
is
he
like
just
gonna.
Smith?
Well, they
No,
call
I'm
him
sorry, it
Mr.
is
Smith.
Yeah, they
And
just
then
call him
people-
Mr. Smith through the whole movie.
And then some people call him Smith. And he's like, you're a banger short of a Barbie. And,
Yeah.
I guess so. Bobby.
this is like sort of like a dumb thing that I'm about to say that like and you guys can tell me if you also had this problem. It took me like a few viewings in like and I honestly forgot to mention this on the last podcast, but it took me a few viewings in to realize that there were two groups of like shady like mob types that were after Lewis and Charlie, that they were not in the same vehicle. Because Blue gets kicked out of vehicles twice, and for my first like 3 or 4 viewings, I genuinely thought that there was like an editing issue. I was so confused.
No, because when he gets to the last one, he's like, shot with a train gun, crashed me plane, search party beat me up and tied me down, all
Left
because of
me
a
for
bloody
dead.
boomer.
Yeah, and then they ask like, "What is a boomer anyway?" Well, yeah, no, I know that now, but
Yeah.
like in the first like few times I watched this, I was
You just thought it was edited? Interesting. I mean, it's not good storytelling. They don't like.
No.
Because why is the second group after them?
Well, the first group is Mr. Smith and them, who want their money, and then the other one is Frankie and them, who
Right, but they didn't do
them.
the job. I know, but like they didn't do the job, so like why would they go after him?
Well, they're
I
still
think
trying
they just
to do
like
the job.
they say that they have their money. I think is.
I know, but they're like against each other, even though like they're going against the people who hired them.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not clear.
Well, I don't think
know.
they know that the other one's after them. Well, no, I don't think that Mr. Smith knows that Frankie's coming.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not sure that like
So,
Frankie knows that like
yeah,
Mr. Smith is still on this.
I
think he does.
I think it's more of like Frankie kind of coming into the Mr. Smith situation and then a little over exaggerating, over kind of complicating a lot of things. Because like him and Mr. Smith like fight during the whole stick-up scene. I mean, I'm watching it.
No, they're definitely like they both like the only thing they have in common is that they want Lewis and Charlie dead.
Yeah, but like Frankie is there to make sure that everything goes off without a hitch. So then, like, is he here to take care of Mr. Smith in the whole process, or what?
Well, he
He's
doesn't.
there to do the job that Mr. Smith, in Sal's eyes, could not do. And Mr. Smith gets pissed that, like, hey, I still get the money.
But like,
Okay.
I don't think that is the case though, because it's not that
Oh.
Mr. Smith didn't do anything wrong; it's that Lewis and Charlie fucked
That's
up.
true. That's true.
Well, right,
So
but
like,
what they
why
fucked
is
up
Frankie
is
so
they-
pissed at Mr. Smith?
I don't know.
He doesn't get
Seriously.
pissed off at Mr. Smith until Mr. Smith says, "I still get the 50,000," and he says, "I flew to the sphincter of the galaxy, and then something. You're not getting the money or whatever." But that's what instigates the fight.
Like all of that like mob intrigue bullshit like really is just like unclear and not
Very
very
poorly
fleshed
told.
out or explained very well.
Yeah.
I found it easy.
What?
I mean, I don't.
No.
I'm an
Like-
incredibly intelligent man,
Yeah. Okay.
and the amount of terrible movies I've watched, I mean, I know you guys have as well, but I feel like I have that honed in for plot holes. It's just my brain's like, yeah, I guess that's what just happened.
I guess that's just
I
the
don't
truth.
know. I watch a lot of bad movies. I don't know. I think it's like overly complicated.
Like I'm like I get it. Like I understand what is happening right now, but like I'm just trying to like I don't know, put it down in writing basically. Like we haven't really talked that aspect of the plot yet. So I'm just trying to make sure that like I am correct. Like is that what is happening here? And that is like basically my approach to this at the moment.
Yeah.
Wait, what is your thought?
My thought is one, why is Frankie there? Like, do they not think that Mr. Smith is capable? And also, why do they care so much?
Yeah.
So
it
line
makes no
right,
sense.
the line right here was like I said, I'm watching it again. Was Frankie came down to this sphincter of a galaxy to fix up this screwball mess that Mr. Smith made, and then Mr. Smith's like, "We had a contract," and he's like, "Do not agitate me."
Yeah.
So he came in with the 100% understanding that Mr. Smith fucked up, and
but he didn't
Frankie
fuck
has to
up.
clean this up.
No,
But,
there's
like-
a scene.
But that's
Sorry,
all
go on.
he thinks. That's all he thinks is just that, yeah, this guy fucked up. I got to kill him now.
But no, because he's not there to kill Mr. Smith. He's there to kill Lewis and Charlie, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, he's there to finish the job, and then he knocks out Smith's team. He's like contract terminated, and then drives off after Charlie, Lewis, and Jesse.
I suppose I would dare say that his job is to clean up the mess.
But like,
Which
It
would
is,
entail
yeah.
but okay,
more
but like,
than just-
why though?
The phone call that Charlie made to Mr. Smith reported to Frankie, and then handed the phone over to Sal. when
I
he
know,
was
but I'm
doing
saying,
the-
why does Sal care?
Because he thinks he messed it up. He's got to make sure that Charlie's dead.
But also, if the problem is that he never wants to deal with Charlie again, like, why does he need to send Frankie? Like, Charlie's never coming back.
I think he's just trying to make sure it happened because of the bad news.
Like, if Sal genuinely thought that
Yeah.
Charlie stole 50 grand from him, Like, okay, so in Sal's mind, Charlie and Lewis discovered 50 grand and then fucked off with it. That's what he thinks happened.
Yeah.
And I think that can probably get traced back to him easily because he's his son.
So
he's got to make sure that Charlie's dead.
It's like a loose end
Okay.
kind of deal. You have to tie it off.
I just
That's
feel
all
like
he says is the scene. In the
I can see
scene
it.
there.
I just
Yeah.
feel like you could just, like, I don't know, like Charlie's got chicken blood. He's too afraid to ever come back. He fucked
Chicken
him over.
blood.
Like,
No.
he's never going to be an issue for him again. He already was going to lose that 50 grand anyway. He was going to pay it to Mr. Smith.
But he's an idiot, and he can be loud and flashy with his money and get caught or something.
It's a loose end. That's
Yeah.
that's what Frankie's here to do. Clean up the loose end.
Eli, you don't get to the top with assuming things are taken care of. You get there by sending your most
Yeah,
trusted right-hand man.
listen, Eli, you're
Well, I'm in the
clearly not a
middle of
mobster.
I'm in the middle of this.
Helen, you're not coming back. Holy shit, you're not coming back.
Oh, why? Because I interrupted you?
That was the start. I'm muting again. Go ahead.
Michael's going back into his shell.
That's
The,
awesome.
But yeah, like I agree with you, Alan. I mean, it is really you need to clean up this loose end. We sent this guy out. It sounds like he failed. I'm gonna send out the guy I'm grooming to be my replacement to take care of this matter personally.
The guy who got a whole, like, juvenile hall wing named after him.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Maybe it was for good reasons.
I still
maybe.
say it's because of a massive donation to Juvie to get him out.
Maybe he was like a nun there. Like, he was
Yeah.
like...
A nun.
He was taking
He was-
care of... He was mentoring
he was a
kids.
savior,
And then
yeah.
Sal got a hold of him.
Yeah.
Sal, like, led him down the wrong path.
He bought him. He was an orphan at the nunnery.
Yeah.
The nunnery?
Or, I'm
The
sorry.
nunnery. That's what it's
We
called.
went
I've seen
from
Sister
nun-
Act.
Yeah, something like that.
Sister Act.
He was, so he bought him from the juvenile place, and he's like,
Yeah.
I'll trade this wing for this boy.
Do you think this movie would be better if Jackie Legs had two giant plastic tits?
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, just bouncing all around that fucking sweatshirt.
I'm laughing
like-
already.
Like wildly as he's jumping through the Australian
Like,
Open, they're
there's
just
no
flying all
support.
over.
Like, there's no bra. He just got these two flopping titties.
I'm just
Oh my God,
imagining all
yeah.
like the fucking
I gotta
bruises. Give me a minute. I gotta think about that.
Yeah, I'm getting angry too. I got to mute for a little bit. Excuse me.
I,
I was getting pissed about the titties on the kangaroo.
are they just like human titties, or do they have like fur on them? What are they?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
human
what are
titties
they?
with some fur on the edges.
Like copy pasted human titties
Yeah.
with like furry nipples.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm almost there.
How,
Keep talking.
how big?
Yeah,
How big we talking?
How big are they? Can I fit them in my hand?
Yeah.
What's
they're
the
too
double
big.
D here?
Like
Like
two
two big
grapefruits.
old floppy honkers. Like, but they are definitely fake. Like, we know that it, like, Jackie Legs had some work.
That makes it better.
Even better, the promotional material allowed you to motorboat the kangaroo.
Yeah.
They put
It's double face.
Double face.
double
no.
faces coming to kangaroo titties again. He always does this.
Every time. Why don't we
No, I
bring him
remember
back?
back in 2003 that at the movie theater they had little kangaroo standees with tits you could motorboat.
Yeah.
That was pretty great.
Oh,
That was a
that's
pre-COVID,
awesome.
era.
That's
Yeah, we all motorboated those titties, and none of us got the COVID.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what COVID took from us.
it was like a chicken pox party kind of set.
Yeah.
Get all the kids to motorboat the Kangaroo Jack standee, and they all get it at the same time.
They all
And,
get
like-
it at the same time.
Okay, so what's that? Like, imagine the R-rated version of this movie, but it still has the cartoon kangaroo. Like, I know that my tweet earlier was a joke where he's drinking a beer, but, like, would he be, like, a loudmouth, like, smoking cigarettes and drinking beer type of
There-
R-rated talking
So
kangaroo?
is it like
It
the
was not a
Australian version
CGI
of Joe
kangaroo,
Camel?
though.
Yeah, basically like Joe Camel type character.
But it wasn't a CGI kangaroo.
What do you mean?
I was reading on if we can trust IMDb trivia as much as we can. Hold on.
Originally, was that supposed to be
We're
Let's see.
revisionist IMDb trivia lists.
I mean,
Listen, hey, we're on the IMDb trivia for The Master of Disguise, so...
We
Yeah.
are.
it's a fun way. What else the fuck are you gonna talk about?
I also
And, you
add
know,
Master
listen,
Disguise
and it
lore
definitely-
on Twitter all the time.
It definitely wasn't us who submitted that to IMDb. It was one of our fans. Thank you.
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
doing
shout
that.
out, by the way.
Thanks,
What
Nicole.
Hey, shout out Nicole.
Who?
Oh, did
Shout out,
someone
Nicole.
add the podcast?
No, it was us. It was us. We shamelessly put it in there. To
I was just
promote
asking
ourselves.
what happened. You could have still kept it up.
Nope.
No, we have no shame.
We might. Oh no, I don't want to say it. I was going to reveal one of our potential ad ideas, but we'll leave it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Eli, what else you got?
Honestly, not much. The kangaroo titties thing was the last thing I had in my notes.
Kangaroo
talking point.
titties.
I thought it would lead to a good conversation.
Wait, hold on. I got a better question. Which would be funnier, giant flopping titties or a big floppy dick? Dick and balls or titties?
Well, would the floppy dick have balls to flop around with it?
Yes, dick and balls.
Or is it just balls?
No, dick and balls.
Would he have like a big ol' erection at different points in the movie, or is it just flaccid?
How true to the Rule 34 are we keeping?
I'm saying he's flaccid the whole time, but he's like still an impressive flaccid. You're like, whoa, don't want to see that thing hard, you know?
Is
It's like
he
that.
cut?
He is not cut. He's not cut.
Okay, so he's still got the little
Legs
wizard
is not
sleeve.
Jewish.
Uncut, giant, floppy, flaccid penis or big double D titties, which is funnier.
So there's just hefty balls and a wizard sleeve flapping across Australia.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
I think balls.
Titties.
No, I think dick and balls.
Well, I'm
Dick
just
and
imagining
balls.
them like in the sweater.
No, but imagine
See,
the dick and balls hanging underneath the sweater like fucking
No,
Winnie the
I'm
Pooh.
thinking the balls thing. It would be like the South Park hop along.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just get huge because you're slamming them against the ground all
Yeah.
day.
No, it's definitely dick and balls.
I would do the boobs. I would do the boobs underneath the
Alan,
jacket.
come on, you gotta agree with me with dick and balls, right?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Are the big titties funnier or the dick and balls funnier? Which would be a funnier addition to the movie?
Wow, you're really gonna ask me that?
It's dick and balls.
But it does say here on an IMDb trivia that part of the $10 million for 2 weeks of additional shooting also included replacing the animatronic kangaroos with CG kangaroos.
Animatronic?
I cannot imagine how bad that would look.
Wait, so they had an animatronic and they replaced it with CG.
Wait,
I
it's
cannot
possible
imagine how
to
bad
find
an animatronic would look so fucking bad.
It probably looked terrible. I kind of want to see that version.
Yeah.
Dude, oh hell yeah.
Wait. So that means that the R-rated version had the animatronic.
Yeah.
That, in a way, that makes it like more
Terrifying.
points to that side.
Yeah.
That's funnier. I'd rather it be an animatronic.
Yeah, I'm sure
But-
it looked more unsettling
what the
or
fuck?
weird or something, you know? Because I think like a big part of this becoming a kids movie after the fact is that the last like minute or two is just the kangaroo saying silly things at the screen.
Yeah,
It's just
that
like
kind of
kids
helps
are-
pad it out.
Well, right, it's like kids are gonna forget the entire movie.
Yeah,
Walk
because
away
it's
being
that.
like, "Kangaroo
Why
Jack said
does he
that
put on
funny
his
line."
sunglasses to do his Dr. Evil voice?
Because
Yeah.
it's cool and that's how kids are.
See, actually, there is
Kids
a
are
little
really
bit.
cool.
There is a little
I hang
bit
out with a
to
lot of
that
kids.
because the lip syncing on those scenes does not match. So it looks like it might have been something else, and they just dubbed it back over.
Well, that could just be bad animation.
It was
True.
him calling people sluts. It was terrible.
Yeah.
It was like tasteless. It was bad.
It was really offensive, the things he said. Honestly,
Just next
has
time
not
you-
aged well.
Just next time you watch it, like watch out for how that all goes down because it is kind of just like
It was
it
a
doesn't
different
really
world we
sync
were
up.
living in. Like 9/11 had just happened. Like
Right.
there's like different standards for quality of humor.
America
Let's
was
just say it was
healing.
pretty offensive, and it has aged a lot. It's a product of its time.
Yeah.
There's another IMDb trivia here that claims that the film was written back in 1996-97. It was originally pitched with Nicolas Cage as Charlie
Yeah.
and Chris Farley as Lewis.
Yeah, that would be better. That would be better.
That would be insane.
I would love that.
That would actually be a funny movie.
It would be
so
funnier to watch Nick Cage get kicked by a kangaroo.
Yes.
I just like for that GIF, like just to have that would be wonderful.
Yeah.
But I mean that's it. That's all I have. So is that the
Wow.
episode?
Did we
That's
do
the-
it? That's episode
That's
3?
the show.
That's
the
a
show.
short episode. We had nothing.
No, it
else.
wasn't.
This is actually a pretty long episode. I'd
This
say
is like an hour and
half.
40 minutes. We've been
Hour
going.
and a half?
Okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there. Like
Pretty good
it
episode
just flew
for us.
by. We were too busy looking up.
No, I'm actually in a bad mood now. So
You're
Why?
in a
What
bad
happened?
mood. Why?
Like, I'd be like, why can't more Crypto Bros email me?
Yeah.
listen, I don't want to talk.
Why are you in a bad mood, buddy?
You were a dick.
Yeah.
Is it because
What?
you got thwarted by a double face?
Oh my god! It was Double Face I was mad at, not Alan.
Oh,
Alan.
the true
Alan's been
disguise.
innocent. Alan's been innocent. It was Double Face.
I
I
knew
didn't say a
it.
damn thing about you.
Yeah. Alan, do you want to promote anything?
No.
No.
You have a
good.
podcast.
Yeah. Who cares?
What's it called again?
Give me attention or give me death.
Yeah.
I was
you
like,
go.
listen to the Turtle
I
Club on
haven't- When's the
Spotify.
last thing I did?
You
I'm gonna be honest with
updated
you.
it last time in like October. I've been waiting for more.
Yeah, because
What
you
the
know what
hell,
happened?
man?
So hold on. Let me kind of
Turtle Club update.
Here.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not listen to any of your podcasts, so
All right, I don't care.
yeah.
So
I do follow it. I think I rated it. I did. I rated you.
I go through the last episode was I go through days 75 to 101 of watching Cat in the Hat. I focus mostly on the Christmas episode and the high point of the year and discuss how tough it is to accept you're having a hard time. And then after this comes the COVID part. And when I started getting that episode together, I got so fucking depressed.
Oh, bud.
To like revisit that, I was like, this feels terrible. So I I'll promote something next time when I have more shit. But for
How about you promote the Turtle Club?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all set because I don't want to do too much.
I'm all set. I'm good.
You know what? You can listen. Go to Spotify and search the Dirt Men. That's a group that we made an album that I'm very proud of. It's all fake commercials and sketches. Or
Alright,
you can
the
find
Dirt
me on
Men.
Spotify. The Dirt Men or me. Search my
Hey,
name.
I just want to point something out right now. Alan does not follow us on Twitter.
No, I don't
What?
really go on Twitter.
This is
What is that Twitter handle that he would follow?
Oh, 10-gallon Mr. Allen.
No, ours.
Oh.
I don't
You
give a
follow
fuck.
that one. I'll go back on Twitter.
I followed your Twitter account.
What is
I
our
don't
Twitter
know.
account that
I
they
don't
would
know
follow?
I have no
Michael,
idea
what
it
is our Twitter?
I don't know. Oh, at Turtle Club Pod.
God
Thank
damn.
you. What's our email?
Jesus.
At turtleclub69@gmail.com.
It's the Turtle Club 69
I don't know.
at gmail.com.
Also
If you
follow
send
us
some
on-
emails, Michael will see it first.
Yeah.
Which is
I'm
perfect because you could ruin his day immediately.
you immediately ruins my
Send
day.
those 6 a.m. emails just saying how much.
I know.
you love
It comes to my phone. It'll get sent to my phone, so I will see it.
Even
The
better.
last-
Literally
I
on your
feel
way
like
to
the
work.
last couple emails have just been people talking about how good Dave is.
Yeah, so
I am the favorite.
Listen, if I could get some love, I would really appreciate it. I've been really depressed lately.
The only
if
love
anyone could
that
just
Michael has
ignore
gotten
him.
is from the crypto guy.
From the guy he told me to kick you guys off the show. That guy.
That guy was
Oh,
bad.
great.
All right,
Dude.
well that's been episode 3, everybody.
We did it.
Bye. Thanks, Alan. See you in a few months.
Thank you,
Hey,
Alan.
it was
Great.
great.
Always love having you on, man.
Hey man, I always love hanging out with you guys. Thanks so much, Dave.
All right. Get this guy.
Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Good night.
Shout out Nicole. All right, all you turtos and turtettes, that's the show. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.